Ireland's best-known ballerina, Monica Lockman, is about to accept the challenge of her career.
Coming to the stage.
She's going to take 6 hip-hop dancers from the streets and train them intensively in the rigorous technique of ballet. Her plan is to put them on stage in her next public performance, the Nutcracker Suite at the Helix. With just 4 months to the show, will they persuade the ballet world that they have the talent to swap their trainers for tutus? And with her reputation on the line, can Monica turn them into ballet dancers? Or will they remain ballet chancers? While ballet is all about grace and discipline, hip-hop dancing is a freestyle urban culture that's taking Ireland by storm.
Ballet and hip-hop together don't go. It's like a glass of Coke and a glass of water.
With hip-hop, it's more of a lifestyle than anything else. People dress in the clothes. A lot of people think it's a dance that you learn in the studio and it's the same as any other type of dance.
With hip-hop, with the move, you can almost make it your own. Like, let's just say it has to be like, you know, like that, but you can make it like, you know?
You have to have loads of attitude, the way hip-hop is supposed to be, like real confidence about yourself.
It's a way of life.
At the opposite end of the dance scale, you have classical ballet. It may just look like prancing around in tights, but don't let the tutus fool you.
Front of the body, not to do.
Ballet is the basis for all kind of dance.
Ballet is more controlled and you have to hold all your muscles and turn out your feet.
Now, professional ballerina Monica Lockman has taken on the challenge of bringing these polar worlds together. But is it possible for hip-hop dancers to cut it on the ballet scene?
Sometimes when I watch breakdancing and like they're on their head spinning, and they do like all these spins with their feet, it's like, I kind of think that's like ballet.
The posture is so different to hip-hop.
There's crumping, there's popping, there's locking. There's so many different styles of hip-hop, which in ballet, it's just classical.
I think it would be difficult for someone doing hip-hop to come into ballet because they'd have to kind of really think about everything they do and like stand up straight. Whereas in hip-hop, like I'm not saying it's not, you know, difficult or whatever, but it is a lot more freer and kind of you can do your own movements, whereas in ballet it's very technical, I suppose.
And will you mind getting into tights?
It'll be the first time I've done it, I'll tell you that.
Shoulders down.
At just 14, Monica travelled to Russia to train with the Perm State Ballet School. Training was strict and conditions were harsh. Monica had to develop a thick skin to cope.
When I got off the train, it was like being in, honestly, a Stephen King horror movie. It was just bleak and grey. The school itself was very, very tough. First year, the Irish girls, our group, we were in a class by ourselves and the Russians used to look over the door. There was windows on top of the door and they used to laugh at us, so they'd open the door and laugh. I decided, after they started to laugh at me, I decided that's the last time anyone's going to laugh at me. The whole 3 years I was in the school was an upward struggle the whole single time, every single day, 6 days a week. I never came out of the ballet class. I used to get locked into the school at night because I'd be there till like 11:30 by myself. I was there all the time. I was stretching, I was doing like the most tedious steps over and over and over again. I had got to make up 5 years in the first year, and I did.
Her own high standards and determination meant that nothing would stand in her way.
Someone said a year ago about me, oh, she's very ambitious. Of course I'm ambitious. I've spent so much of my life in Russia. I've, spent so little time with my family. Now I have to prove that I did it for a reason. That I was over there for all those years and I can bring something back to this country.
She went on to become the first Westerner to dance with the Perm State Ballet Company and returned home with a plan to bring Russian standards to Irish ballet. She set up the Irish Youth Russian Ballet Company with choreographer Patricia O'Riordan.
Ultimately, my dream would be to have a full-time ballet school, train our own professionals and bring them into our own company of the highest standard, and have people coming from all over the world to work for us.
I was dancing when I was 12. I was dancing when I was out. I danced myself right out the womb.
Now she's taking on her toughest challenge yet. To train a group of hip-hop dancers who don't know the first thing about ballet to dance the Nutcracker Suite.
With the hip-hop people, I have 4 months to bring them from nothing up to the standard of my girls. So it's a crash course in ballet. There's a lot at stake here. There's my reputation, you know, there's their reputation as well as hip-hop dancers, whether they can do it or not.
I was dancing when I was 8.
In just 4 months, they'll have to cram in a lifetime's worth of ballet. But can they get it right in time to perform before an audience of over 1,000 ballet fans and critics at the Helix?
The Nutcracker is our most important show of the year. It's our most important production, and these dancers have got to be able to be trained in ballet, and they've got to come up to a very, very high standard.
Monica expects a lot from her students, but if you show her that you want to do something and you can do it, she won't accept anything less, like, but your best. So they're going to have to step up to the plate.
I demand what was demanded of me at that age, and I don't try not to push them too far. Psychologically, you can't mess with their minds, but you have to be tough on them.
They must be good enough to share the stage with Monica's own company and a cast of international professional dancers. If they don't make the grade, they don't make the stage.
The pressure they're going to have in the Helix is they're performing in front of an audience of over 1,000 people. They're going to be dancing alongside professional ballet dancers that are male and female that I'm bringing in from Russia, England and America. There's no room for mistakes. There's no room for error. My guys, I don't accept anything but the best. If you don't do it right, you know, I'll push you out of the way and I'll do it myself. They have got to get it right.
First, she must find 6 hip-hop dancers tough enough to take the ballet challenge.
Today I'm looking for dancers that have, you know, are good at concentrating and that can, you know, work under pressure and that can perform really well under these kind of circumstances and can show their best side. I'm also looking for dancers that I won't be ashamed to introduce into my company that have been working full time for me for 3 or 4 years now.
For 6 dancers, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to study with the foremost ballerina Ireland has ever produced.
I came along because I think you kind of need ballet if you want to do dancing further in life and like different styles of dancing.
Ballet is the basis of all dance. Ballet is where dance began. So if you can master your ballet technique, or if you can have any kind of technique, you can use that as a basis for your hip hop and you can go and be a stronger, better, more technical dancer.
Almost 100 hopefuls turn up to show Monica what they're about. But will it be enough to impress? They might be good at hip-hop, but will that count for anything in the ballet world?
With ballet, everything's very, you know, you must do this, you must do this. With hip-hop, it's pretty much anything goes. So it's people's own personality coming out in the dance more.
We're looking for a bit of flair and we're looking for a bit of personality.
They have to change everything. Their centre of gravity is different. Everything is different in hip-hop from ballet.
It couldn't be more different.
It's a transformation.
Wow, very good.
Can't touch this.
The fun's over. These dancers might have attitude, but now Monica wants to find out if they can bend it like a ballerina.
Can't touch this.
Can we start today with a little bit of stretching? I just want to see how flexible you are before we start off. I want to see if you can get your head down onto your right leg. That's it, good. And can you walk down in the middle, so try to get your head on. And down in the centre. Again, to the right.
She was like stretching the floor, sitting down, head on the knee. I started laughing now, she's out, just gassed. And then like, she comes in, so disciplined.
They soon find out that Monica means business.
Please stop laughing.
My mum was a ballet dancer when she was 14 and brilliant at ballet in Ireland, and then I grew up like this, no interest in ballet. Hey, come on, ma. And so I'd love to get the opportunity to do it, to show me, ma, like to say, yes, ma'am, I can do it.
Monica's next test stretches them even further. They have to learn a lyrical dance routine in just 10 minutes.
5, 6, 7, 8. Circlets of and she shines like a star.
As a professional, you're expected to get a dance routine in maybe 2 to 3 goes, and you have to get it down, and it has to be perfect. So today I'm going to be looking for a very high standard of dance IQ. They're going to be show a routine, they have to get it in 1 or 2 goes.
Okay, I'm going quite fast, people, because we're pushed for time, okay? So you need to pick this up. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3.
You must have only went over the dance like 3 times, and it was so fast, and you're thinking of so much. You're like, oh, I have to catch this on and pull it off because Monica was looking, so it was a lot to take in.
1 and 2 and 3.
We're real hip-hop dancers. We you know, that's who we are. To go from that to step in there is like a different world. Like, it's just stand there quick. Like, so it's very hard to just put them together and float and a big swing back. You know, your legs. That's why I came here, because I'm so opposite to what that is. I would love the challenge, but it would be very hard.
I know she's looking at my hair earlier on as well. She'll be like, ugh. But she's so tall and pretty and all. We're just standing there like, I would work really hard though to get it, like, because I do want to be able to do ballet and jazz and all that as well, like, so hopefully, say a prayer. Okay.
Over the course of the day, only the best dancers keep their places.
So I want number 3.
Just 14 will go through to their first ever ballet class.
Number 22.
And the pressure's on Monica to pick the right ones.
You have to be a very strong person to get through this kind of process, because it's very ruthless. It's kind of not fair on young people to have to expect them to walk through the door and go Shazam and pick it up in such a short space of time. But it's only fair in the long run because it's such a short space of time to learn ballet. So that's why it will work. But my heart goes out to those who won't get it. Hey, I want to thank all this group. As you understand, not everybody can get in. I want to thank you all for coming. And for this group, the ladies and gentlemen that have gotten through, your day is just beginning, really.
Coming up, Monica keeps them on their toes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They soon find out that ballet is far from easy.
Do I look like a ballerina?
And for the chosen 6, things are about to get a whole lot harder.
The restaurant returns with a host of new celebrities donning the apron and taking on the critics.
Okay, team, thought to hit to some place where we haven't been hit with a long time.
Familiar faces in unfamiliar places, tempting taste buds.
Quite astonishingly good.
Dr.
Quite astonishingly good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The new series starts with politician Michael Healy-Rae.
He thinks it's so good, he's not going to eat it.
Tonight at 8:30 on RTE1.
After Vic's first offence, you can look forward to knowing your cold might never develop.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. And then I saw you.
So before a cold has the chance to take hold,
I'm a believer.
Use Vic's first offence to attack the cold virus where it starts and help stop it developing. Vicks. We start with solutions, not problems.
Do the moves and change to Comfort Concentrate.
with less than half the packaging and even longer lasting freshness. It's better for the environment and for you.
There are pensions. And there are Eagle Star pensions. With the strength of Zurich.
This is the debut album from The Priests. 3 priests with the voices of angels. A recording from the Vatican of timeless classics that include Ave Maria, Pie Jesu, E Christ on Schiel, and Panis Angelicus. The Priests. Out now.
Ballerina Monica Lockman has accepted her toughest challenge yet. Her youth company is performing the Nutcracker in the Helix in just 4 months, but this time with a difference. 6 hip-hop dancers from the streets will be given the chance to be on stage. But first, they must get through a rigorous audition. 100 dancers auditioned, 14 remain. But which 6 will Monica choose? Monica has drafted in 4 of her own ballet dancers to show them how it's done.
Guys, can you all take your shoes off, please?
And
hats, gentlemen with hats, please take the hats off. It's a ballet class. Thank you.
And slowly rise, and 2. Lower, slowly 1.
Some find it harder than others.
It was tough. Like, I remember I was saying earlier on, it'd be easy, but it's not so easy now to do, you know what I mean? My feet are sore, my legs are sore, I'm sweating. And Monica, she's really, really good. She's a bit strict now, but she's really, really good. She knows what she's doing.
1.
So you're pulling up from there?
And 3. And 4. Of course you did.
Yep. Always. Always.
I spoke out with her a few times and she cracked down, you know what I mean? Thought I was getting a slap or something, but it's all good.
Typical ballet pose.
I felt a bit stupid, like in the clothes that I was wearing doing it, like, because whatever she was talking about, points, and I don't know what she was talking about, but I couldn't understand what she was talking about and what she was trying to see, and I'm sure she wasn't able to see when I was in my hip hop clothes or whatever. Like,
we're going to explain it now. So we start off slowly and breathe to the side and bend together and straighten together.
When I was like young, I never heard of ballet. Like, I don't really think of ballet as in my style. Like, I just do hip hop, but I think of more up class people would do more ballet because they'd have the money and wherever to go to. But I wouldn't see us like people like me going to ballet or anything. So ballet is so different from me. Like,
and slowly, this is going to be painful. 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was in there and like I well afraid of Monica, like I have to say, like when we were in the audition, she would be like talking like out loud about people that she'd want or whatever, and you'd hear her like oh god.
Yellow t-shirt isn't great. He's good.
4, 5, point the feet. 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh God, he's joking.
What about 49? Look at that.
After a session of ballet bruising, Monica tells them why the challenge would be worth all the pain.
I don't know. It's going to be a very, very tough decision. You will hear from us either yay or nay in the next 48 hours. We can only reiterate how much determination and dedication you're going to need for this. It is months upon months upon months of work. If you want to go and do hip hop, if you want to go and do dance full time, this is only going to help you 100% in what you do. It's going to make you a better, more overall, more successful dancer. It will be a life-changing experience. It definitely will, I can promise you that.
As the auditions end, Monica and Patricia must choose the 6 hip-hop dancers they feel can survive their strenuous ballet crash course.
But she just didn't stand out from, like, the group that she was in was very strong. She didn't stand out enough. And she picked up all the combinations. The combination that Eric gave her, she picked it up so fast. She was one of the first people in the class to have it.
You know, he's got a great personality.
Yeah.
And I
What
think
did you see? What did you think of him
across.
dancing with his little hat when the hat came off? That was so
Oh
cute.
God, he's so good though. He's such a good hip-hop dancer. She's very hip-hop. Piercings would have to go.
Yeah.
Earrings would have to go.
I wonder if she's got any tattoos.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Tattoos and tutus, no.
If we go with him, he will be the hip-hop story. You know, he is hip-hop. He really is. I don't know if you saw that flip thing that he did. It's like,
Yeah, no, he's a dancer, he's a performer.
Great body.
His
He's
timing.
lovely feet.
Can we make him into a real ballet dancer?
Exactly, yeah.
From almost 100 applicants, Monica has selected the top 6 dancers for her project. Now she needs to meet them and see if they are right for the challenge. 16-year-old Stacey Grimes lives with her family off Sheriff Street. This year she's doing her leaving cert.
Hi, I'm here to say Stacey.
Yeah.
Hi.
The reason why I mainly dance because I love it. It's my life. I do it every day now.
So how long have you been doing hip hop now?
Since I could walk, actually. Yeah. Because my ma and Sharon used to teach me. They used to have their own dance school.
Dance teachers.
Really? I chose Stacey because the whole way through she was very consistent, that I liked that. The thing about her is at the very end she just went bang. She just exploded and I thought I have to have that girl on board.
Congratulations, you're going to be a part of the show.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Next stop, Monica catches up with the master mover from the streets of the Philippines, Don King Rongavilla.
Don stood out from the very first second I saw him. He is the kind of person that is born to dance. Now, whether he can do ballet, that's another thing.
To be honest, I don't like ballet.
Have you done it before?
No.
Okay.
I just saw it in Italian, like it really bores me.
Well, it can be. Bad ballet can be very, very boring.
Yeah.
But the best ballet is really, really exciting. It's just like the dancing that you do.
I'm limited
Okay.
because I'm not stretched enough.
Okay.
But I think ballet will help me.
How would you feel? Would you like Don to do a bit of ballet?
20-year-old Sandra Fitzgerald is a hairdresser living with her parents in Glasnevin.
Like, I'm 20 now, do you know what I mean? This is, if I'm gonna do it, I need to do it now, like.
Hiya, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Thanks a million.
I chose Sandra because she seems like a very strong character. It's going to be interesting for me to work with her because she's a really strong look. We're going to have to take out the piercings and we're going to have to do something with the hair.
Probably be the best.
You want to push yourself as hard as you can.
I don't want to be like, oh well, they're the ballerinas and they're the people she trains.
Yeah,
That's not what I want.
okay.
Oh, everyone's ballerina, like everyone is a dancer and that.
Yeah. I'd love to have you on board.
Over in Clonsilla, 19-year-old breakdancer Matthew Williamson gets a call from Monica.
I'd sit down and watch ballet. There was nothing else on, and like probably start to look at the girls or something like that.
Hello, hi Matthew.
How are you?
Hi, Monica.
Matthew is definitely going to be my biggest challenge on every level. His personality, I think there is a serious person in there, and I think maybe he's afraid to show that serious kind of side of him. He's going to be, you know, a very interesting person to follow, even for me, to see if somebody that's so good at hip-hop can transform into another type of dancer. What can you offer me? What makes you stand out from the crowd?
Style.
Your style, your own.
Style, I mean.
My wishes go with you as well.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'll be
May the
keeping
force be
everything
with me.
Exactly.
Nearby in Hartstown, Monica drops into Ian Harris. At just 14, he's the Billy Elliot of the group.
Good to see you again. You're looking well.
Thank you. When I saw Ian doing his hip-hop, I was smitten. I just thought this guy just has this glow, this kind of exuberance. I just loved it. What could you say to me to say, I want this more than the other person?
I'll work maybe twice as hard as nearly everyone else all the time. Like I'll make sure I'm there for the rehearsals every day, even if I do have to give up some other classes.
Well, I've got great news for you.
Yeah.
I'm offering him a place. Congratulations. Thank you. Well done, you deserve it.
Go on. Congratulations.
Last on board, and it's a trip up the motorway to Clonhead to see Annalie Megan. She's 23 and works at a dance studio in Drogheda.
Annalie, how are you doing?
Annalie has a fantastic dance IQ, which is very rare. And when you get it, you just, as a teacher, you just want to work with somebody like that. She's going to be slightly easier than the rest for me. She's ready for this. She's ready to go the next step.
A few of her family have dropped by for support.
Hello.
Better be good news, Monica.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm shaking. You did a great job. It's really great.
With Monica's team in place, now the real work starts. 6 of the best hip-hop dancers in the country are about to embark on the journey of a lifetime. Can they become ballet dancers, or will they remain ballet chancers? Next week, Monica beats them into shape. But some need extra attention.
I'm having a little bit of a problem with Ian's concentration. And if you go in there blasé about what you're doing, I will not put you on stage. Don't confuse this.
And can they prove to Monica's youth company that they deserve to share the stage with them?
And we'll be checking in on those ballet chancers at the same time next week. Back to tonight though, and Connor's dance moves court unwelcome attention from Daisy in the clinic at 9:30 here on RT1. Sit tight now though, as Dominic extends his search for work, while Duncan and Katrina are anything but professional in Fair City, coming up after the break.